Hello and welcome to jobskillshare.org. In this video, I will be targeting two issues. Well, one is an issue, the second one is just information. So the first one is that we get a lot of members who take our courses, free courses and paid courses. And since our content is geared towards real-world skills, it is very tempting for people to do hands-on practice. But then how do you do hands-on practice? They have to use their own virtual machines, or they have to buy our labs. Now, when they have to buy our labs, of course, it's not cheap. They have to buy premium access, which does give you a lot of value for career development, but I'm not going to go into that. People can go to JobSkillshare, click on membership, and watch the videos and find out the value. And here in this video, I want to give you a solution to the people who basically are not ready for premium membership. And one of the concerns is that how do I do this practice? Most of the practice, Active Directory, software deployment, image deployment, all of that stuff, how do I do that? So for that, you need compute power, you need RAM, you need space, you need machines to be able to do that. Even if it's virtual machines, you need that. And that's something that's not possible for a lot of platforms to do that. And we're doing it in different ways. But again, in this video, I want to give you a solution. So let's go ahead and what is that solution? The solution is to, if you're going to go for our labs, then if you don't want to become a premium member, then you can just go for one lab. And what do I mean by this? What do you mean by one lab? So one lab is a one full course that you can buy. And most likely this is going to be around $89, which is for 1 year access. And I'll tell you why this $89 is probably nothing for you if you really think about your future. So let me explain it to you how it's going to work. So here you see that MD 100 Windows 10 is an actual Microsoft course. It's basically created by Practice Lab, but it's targeting this exams right here. One of two exams in Microsoft Office 365 Certified Modern Desktop Administrator Associate Certification. So now the first thing you should really think about, okay, great, I have something to follow in this lab. So, and that's this content. Installing Windows 10, migrate user data, all of this stuff is very important, by the way, in your skills. WDS, update Windows 10 using MDT, these two are two major things that if you put it on your resume, it's going to look good because WDS and MDT both are very well known areas. And here you see images, and we were talking about real Windows skills that you're going to need: VPN, remote administration, backup restores, Windows updates. All of that stuff is great because you got the content now. Now again, this is not for premium members because they already have this access. This is for people who feel like, I want to practice. So first thing is, understand this, that you have a full lab where you can come over here and practice things and get that on your resume, because once you do it, you can always present it that I have done this practice lab environment, I have finished my whole lab in the practice lab environment. It looks more professional than saying I did it on VirtualBox. And here you see that now where I'm going to go, it's basically because we're a real world environment, we're a skills-based environment, we utilize compute power. So if we pay for this stuff, we're going to use it. And look at this. First of all, I want to give you the powerful stuff over here. One, you have a domain controller already running in this lab. So this solves an issue for people. I want to learn about Active Directory. There you go. You got Active Directory right there for 1 year. Yes, the time is not unlimited. You can see it's 51 minutes, but look what happens. If I click on it, it goes back to 59 minutes. So if you're going to learn how to add a user in Active Directory, you don't need to build a lab and keep it for 1 year. Nobody even keep that kind of stuff like that. In most reality, people don't do that. They'll just keep redoing things and waste time by redoing the labs again and again. So the better process is that to learn it's showing you that what's this lab is built for. Then the second process is, okay, now let's get into the things that maybe Danish is teaching me on YouTube. We got other friends like KevTech. We got so many different friends on YouTube that you watch their videos and you can actually come and actually do the same processes if it's on the Windows operating systems. So here you go. You got a full Active Directory to play around with. You can do anything. These are real systems, by the way. And the things that we do on Hot Seat is a very big example. We do 3 hours on Hot Seat, the same stuff. And it has more power than the Hot Seat labs right now. I'll show you in a second. So first you have a domain controller with you having ability to do anything with this domain controller in this many minutes. And once you're done, you can refresh it. Everything will come back to its normal state. Now it has advantage, it has disadvantage. We'll talk about that. So here you can come and manage roles and hey, somebody talk about group policy. Let's go ahead and open group policy. There you go. You got a group policy right here. You can practice that. Oh, somebody talk about IIS server. Oh, let's go ahead and open it up and let's just practice it. This is how real it is, by the way, for people. And we're just talking about 1 year, 89 type of dollars. I don't want to say the full 89 because I never know that what we're going to put on the site. Of course, it's not going to be higher than this price. So if you look at this right now, you have all of this stuff available. Windows server right there, right in front of you, the latest servers available to you. So now if you come to this MD01, now this is the key right here, why I picked this lab for you all. If you feel like, you want that power, you want that memory, you want that RAM, then this is a server right here. Look what happens. If I right click on it, if I go to systems, oops, doing mistakes. There you go. I click on systems. And first of all, these are fast labs. You can see I'm using browser, 16 GB available to you in this server. So if you go to the task manager and we're going to go to the performance, you got a lot of CPU power as well. So this means what you can do is you can actually come over here and open the Hyper-V manager and look at this. There is already systems running in this Hyper-V. It will show up in a second. Don't know why it didn't show up though. Probably it got deleted or something. No, it's actually waiting right now. Okay, so when I click on it, it should show up. Oh, it got disconnected. So if this thing happened, this could be your internet connection or the lab. So look at this. If I click on this right now, watch what happens. If I click on this, I got connected again. So they have everything for you, by the way, because these are real systems. So expect things to happen, but usually it's always good. So you look at this right now. We have 3 machines, server, Windows 10, Windows 8. So if you wanted to learn upgrading skills from Windows 8 to 10, you will just turn this machine on and play around with it. This is inside the virtual environment. So you can theoretically do anything. You can practically do anything, actually. Why did I say theoretically? Because you could run a WDS, you can run an imaging skills from this domain controller or even the same server. You can run it and then you can use these machines to learn the boot level skills, meaning the machine is booting. And so usually a lot of times when we give you the labs or people give you the labs, you don't see that booting problems, right? So here you have a very clean way to come in and play around in these systems. Again, look at the price for 1 year. So that's 4 GB RAM in the first server, 16 GB RAM in the second server. So how much is that? That's about 20, right? Now here's the beautiful part of it is you can come to MD02 and now let's watch how much RAM does that give us. Let's go ahead and open that up right now. And there you go. 8 GB RAM in this one. Guys, this is going to be crazy because this is something you can't just get stuff like this. Yes, this lab was designed for Windows 10, but look, if you're a part of this platform, you got a gold in front of you right now. If you are not a premium member, you can still utilize this very heavily. And here you got WDS installed, you got WSys right here. You can learn almost half of the server skills, probably full server skills on these systems. Even though it's Windows 10 machines, you got 3 servers ready to roll for you to play around with the servers. You can install an additional domain controller inside the Hyper-V if you want to learn that. Then you got this Windows 10 machine right here. It's available to you to play around with it. Then you got this Windows 8 machine that is in this lab. So this altogether is almost about 32 GB RAM right there. And the space is available to each machine. And then this is the biggest power right here that you have 8 GB in this server, you have 16 GB in this server. So you can put multiple machines, multiple servers, and you got a full lab under that amount. So here's the deal. You can get this from us, or you can directly get it from Practice Lab, or you can get it from anywhere who sells this lab. Go find it. If they're giving it to you for cheap, then buy that. If you want to buy it from us, we're going to have videos for these lab tasks as well. So right now, our instructors are creating videos for these labs, but those are a part of our membership Plus and membership premium. So you could do this two-way. You can buy this lab directly from us. We'll give you the username and password. Now you got the lab, and now you're learning the free stuff. Or you're a Plus member and you buy this lab with you buy the lab, with your Plus membership. But remember, you cannot use this towards your premium membership. That's the reason we're giving the premium membership for. So I mean, to some people this may be more, but in reality, when an IT professional check that price, they get shocked, because the things that we're providing is you're talking about one lab here, right? In that program, we're providing the whole library with even retired labs. So in our platform, we don't call it retired because these are skills lab. You need the older labs to be working to become a proper IT professional. You can't just jump into the brand new stuff. This is now how people hire people in reality. They will hire you on the older system so you can upgrade them. So you got this huge amount of library available to you for 1 year to become a proper IT professional. And this is where I tell people to invest smartly. So if you can't find something like this, then you need to think about it, because this is what we're doing. Why we're giving that price away with so many other services. That's just one thing. What about our 4,000 plus videos? What about our 200 plus courses that we're giving from a different platform in the same? What about the whole energy that we're investing with people? So you really need to think about this stuff. If you want to build your future, then yes. But if you cannot afford it, then here you go. You got a perfect example of 32 GB RAM lab available for 1 year to use it however you want to use it. But do know that these things doesn't stay, and do know that we do not support what's going inside the labs. You got a support, specific support, like special support right here. You need to contact these people. We don't support that. That's the reason our price to us is very low, for this one reason, that we don't want to take that tension. So you guys can straight go to the support and get the support from them. But so far, I haven't got any complaints from people. So this is good to go. But you guys should really do your own research, use your own common sense, and then invest money. But this was my video for people who are looking for solution. And here you go. You got the solution. So if you want to get this lab, let me know, and we can set something up for you. Thank you. Bye.